Ah, hello. May I help you? Oh, you would like to set an appointment. Ah, you must be here for the Naga services, right? Figured. Yeah, I can set up an appointment for you. Mr. Corral is out of the office at the moment, but I can set the appointment just as well. Take a seat. Huh? What's a Naga like me doing behind the computer desk? Well, I mean, Nagas can work any jobs. We aren't just physical laborers. Also, I mean, it's funny about how much of us are doctors or therapists. Apparently, Nagas are just a well-liked race. One might even say better than Nekos. Just throwing it out there. I mean, Nagas might just be better than Nekos. I don't care if it's blasphemy. I don't care if it's heresy. I think Nagas are better than Echoes. Just pointing it out there. Yeah, I know. Mr. Corral will see you when I set the appointment. I know you're super interested in that. But like, I gotta vent this out. So I hope you don't mind. Nekos, they get hair everywhere, fur all over your couch, all over your bed. They bite you, they scratch you. They're just really mean, really. And they're like little tiny angry fur balls. Now, hear me out. You could be best friends with an Echo, but alternatively, you could be friends with an Naga. Very loyal, call you up, keep you nice and warm. Great bodyguards. I mean, you're just pure muscle. I mean, look at this tail. Are you gonna argue this is not pure muscle? And look at these abs. I mean, come on. We're perfect. Perfect animals. I mean, sure, we're cold blooded, so we may need to be in the sun for a while or chill by your heater for a little bit, but you'll never have any more than a more perfect cuddle buddy. And hear me out. Nagas, it's the part everyone doesn't understand how good this is about Nagas. Nagas can hypnotize you, and like people are like, "Oh, that's scary." It was being scary, being hypnotized by a Naga. But like, it's super pleasurable. Like I've never heard a single complaint about being hypnotized. I mean, I hypnotized this mouse girl the other day. She loved it. I mean, come on. What happened to her afterwards? Oh, she left. She paid me money and left. Oh, it was consensual. Do not worry. She paid me specifically for that service. Um, you see, hypnotism is actually really, really popular among Nagas, and we're often set up for it. Well, that and Kitsune. Though Kitsune's version is a little different. See, they possess you and make you do things that you normally can't do with your body, helping you relax your muscles and such. And like that's great and all. I'm happy that they can do that. But Nagas, on the other hand, we wrap you all around. We can pop all the joints. I mean, we're perfect for therapy. I mean, and also you get the whole experience of your feet leaving the ground. And hell, I mean, if you're into it, there's even some therapy clinics that have like more predatory type Nagas, where they pretend to like eat you and stuff. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. I mean, there's so many benefits, and I just think that Nagas are superior to most furry animals. Yeah. I mean, I'm not hearing you argue my point, though you haven't really spoken this entire time. So, anyway, I should probably get started with your putting your information in and signing you in and setting up an appointment. I'm sorry, it's such a frustration. One of my friends is an Echo. I mean, I love him dearly, but he gets so gaudy, and he's always like, "Oh, we're best. We give so cuddles, and oh, we're so adorable." I mean, a Naga can be cute. We can be adorable. I mean, let me look at these little cute snake eyes. Wouldn't you? You would pet me, right? Like if I curled my tail around your leg, you would think that's adorable, right? I mean, cold slimy is better than hot and furry. I think Nagas are by far the most superior um, pet type race. I said it, pet type race. I know we're technically considered a predator race and we're all dangerous and yada yada. But like I've always considered myself to be more of the pet variety. I think we would make an excellent companion to most humans. I think we should be in the households most humans across the world. I think that would be a net positive for the world. I mean, who would want to mess with you if you got your own Naga, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, I could tell with the look on your face, you're not very amused. But just hear me out. Nagas are great. I mean, think about it. What was the last time you ever had a problem with a Naga versus a Neko? Neko's, oh, feed me. Oh, too much attention. Oh, no, you're not petting me right. It's always stuff like that. You're just kind of like, man, I just wanted to show you love, and now I have scratches on my hand. Or you bit me. You're not going to get that problem with a Naga. And like even dog girls and dog boys to an extent have that problem where like, it's so furry and they're hot and they have a problem like just existing. But us Nagas, we don't have such problems. We're amazing. We come factory default out of the box great. I mean, we start off really tiny, like the size of your hand, but as you can see, we grow huge. I mean, I'm like almost twice your size now. So that's another factor. You guys get to see us grow like a tree. Versus, Neko boys and, and cat dogs. You know what I'm saying. I think Nagas are obviously better. And if you disagree with me, fine. But, I mean, the facts are there. I mean, I'm just putting them out there. The facts is Nagas totally have so many great things about them. And I just think that if you were to embrace the Naga culture, you would find such great things. And I mean, if we're talking, not safe for work, okay, you could have a Neko do several things to you. I mean, sure, yeah, cat tongue, all that. Or hear me out. This is the part you're gonna like. Snakes don't have a gag reflex. I'm just saying. And we have really long serpent tongues. And if that wasn't a done deal for you, our bites have aphrodisiac effects and can also put you to sleep. So, again, I'm not seeing a downside here. I'm just saying there is so much here to enjoy and to like. And us Nagas obviously have so many great things about us, and there's not a lot of downsides. Well, yeah, we technically, yes, we could eat you, but like, when was the last time you heard of that happening? I mean, it's not that common. Yes, there's a whole industry around it, but that's consensual. That's different. People are paying to be eaten. They're not being eaten and then digested or anything. Okay, some of them do, but if there's reformation, it's fine. It's consensual. Both parties are agreeing to it. One's paying the other to do it. It's just like prostitution, except not really, but kinda. And that's not related at all to any of the other things that I was talking about. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, it kind of is. But hear me out. The Naga, greatness. I mean, touch my tail. Look, just put your hand right here. Feel those scales. Great scales. I mean, just fantastic. And I think you will find greatness with touching these scales. In fact, I would dare even say these scales are superior to any dragon scale you ever find. Dragon scales are huge. I mean, dragons are huge creatures. They can fit, they're like the size of a house. And how are you supposed to show a dragon love if they can't feel it? But we're the perfect size for scales. I mean, look, you pet it and look at that. Look at our scales. They flex and they're soft and they're just great. Whereas the dragon scale will cut you. And in terms of scaly creatures, Nagas are superior. And we got the best of both worlds. We got the top half of a human and the bottom half of a snake. I mean, can you argue the facts here? I mean, I'm not seeing a whole lot of downsides. I mean, just think about it. It's bottom half's a snake, so what that means is we can wrap you up and do all kinds of fun things, and then our top half's human, so party on top and secrets down the bottom. I mean, it fits perfectly, and there's Nagas clearly, very clearly, are superior in every way, and you should go with them. And I think that if you were to pick a Naga, you would be very excited about it and very thrilled. And I don't think that there'd be any reason not to like a Naga. I mean, come on. How could you ever not want a Naga? I mean, Nagas are practically the snake of the world, I dare say. I mean, yes, I know there's Lamia, but hear me out, hear me out. Nagas are friendly and Lamias are deadly. So obviously Nagas are beating Lamias in that category, right? Because Lamias usually, have the urge to, kill you. But, as a human yourself, I picture you would be very, very intrigued to know that Nagas are the friendliest snake in the world, and in fact have a human brain in our lizard bodies. And you'd be very, very interested to know that we are by far the coolest race ever, too. Because, I mean, how much cooler does it get than a giant snake man? I mean, yeah, sure, there's dragons and gods and all that. But, like, snake men, I mean, can you really beat snake men? I'm just saying, the Nagas are just clearly better. And, we're very, very strong, too. Like, if you're talking strength, I mean, we're up there. I mean, you put a Kitsune or a Neko versus a Naga, I mean, the results will speak for themselves. Especially a human. I mean, we'll protect you guys through thin and thin. And here's another thing. We're loyal. We're very, very loyal. Like, Nagas are one of the most loyal creatures in the world, excluding dog boys. But we're not going to talk about them. They stink. Blah, blah. Go away. Nagas clearly are superior in terms of loyalty. I mean, yeah, a dog boy can, bite and scratch. But us Nagas, we can strangle and bite and scratch and poison and devour. Like, there's just so many, like, benefits here. And I mean, imagine having an emotional support Naga. I'm just saying, I could be somebody, maybe me, could be your emotional support Naga. You go to the store, someone's giving you trouble. I just look at them and, like, give them a small growl, and they're like, ah, I could be your little, not little. I know there's nothing little about me, but I could be like your big little guard Naga. Yeah. Well, big little's kind of, that's kind of dumb. But I could be your guard Naga, and that could be the best thing ever. And I just think that would be fantastic. I mean, look, here, look. Look at that. Look. Nagas, number one, right there. See, number one. See, do you see it? It says number one, right there. See it? Number one. In terms of strength, and you're scared. People are scared of us. And you know that this is fair. But we are really, really cool. And I'm just saying that if you were gonna pick somebody to be your friend, Nagas is a pretty good clip. And even if you can't be friends, like a bodyguard of some sort. Just saying. And Carlson. Yes, boss. I am going to shoot you. Shut the fuck up. Yes, sir. I'll get you logged in. I am so sorry. He went off on a wild tangent. We're working on it with him. Would you like some free coffee? We are so sorry. Kelson, we are having words when we're done with this. Yes, boss. Our specialty Naga will see you in a bit while he logs you in. And thank you for going with Naga Care Services. Our bite is your fight. Yeah, I didn't pick the slogan. Look, just enjoy the coffee. I'll be right back. And, yeah. What the hell were you thinking? I'm sorry. No. You're talking the human's ear off. But I don't want to hear it. Next time you have an incident, Carson, I'm firing you. But no more of this talk of superior races, and they just came for a therapy appointment. They are not in the mood. Okay. Look, I gotta go. If they give you any problem, call this number, and, yeah. So sorry about this. I'm sorry. I suppose I, did go a little off the rails there. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. You forgive me? You get excited too. Well, I'm glad. Huh? After this appointment, you want to get coffee? I would love to. Um, yeah. Say, will you be free in like an hour? I get off in an hour. Great. Can I have your number? Thanks. See you in a bit. Yes. I got my first date. Or is it a date? Huh. I'm not sure if humans consider this a date. Yeah, I'll find out when I get there. Yes.